Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishnan. Ma'am. This is basically 138th number formula part is ongoing. Here, basically, we are discussing uh, about the Bollywood industry. How Bollywood industries are telling that, not telling basically, they are 100% confident. Bollywood industry says that we have created the entire software industry on the set of user stories. User stories are basically theaters, serials, and movies, and how basically these all are connected with each other, that we have already discussed in the previous video. So here basically we are discussing up to what level Bollywood industry knows, because Bollywood industry says that we have created software industry, and software industry is how many deep basically, how much deep basically, it's that basically everybody knows. The one example I will take, Amazon is the Amazon example I have already taken, that Amazon basically gives the services, and services that is basically APIs. Previously, basically, there were lots of server basically getting to used. For example, there is one software company. They were having their own server, and they were telling that we are having lots of cost, lots of maintenance was having. So like that, lots of companies are there. So they were having their own servers. Like this, lots of companies are there, and like this, each and every software companies are having many servers. So Amazon is telling that we have sorted this problem, and how they are sorted, that also we have already discussed. This thing Amazon basically I have already discussed in one of the part of the videos. Then also we are discussing, because in this part we are going to discuss a little bit more deep about the Bollywood industry, how they are telling that Bollywood industries are connected with the software industry. Software industry means software companies basically, you can say. So Amazon, we are talking about the Amazon's telling that we have the AWS, that basically everybody knows. It gives the services. It gives the in the services basically they have APIs. APIs are created in many technologies: Python, .NET, C, C++, Java, .NET, and many basically languages are there. So like this, they are telling that we have created AWS, and we have created lots of APIs. So AWS is equal to lots services, and service are equal to one of the services is API service, and then it's basically software. So basically, they are telling, the Amazon is telling that we are just providing one CPU for you, but that is virtual. But it's not virtual for Amazon. It's virtual for the customer. So it's a virtual software, virtual CPU you can say, and CPU, what it contains, that everybody knows. It's a RAM, hard disk, softwares, each and every utilities, which software industries, which if you are using any computer that requires, lots of services are there. So each and everything basically which requires one software to run in one operating system, that each and everything Amazon says that he is providing to you. That's why basically he is taking the charge as a services. So like this, Amazon is telling that we are having the virtual CPU, and we have created virtual CPU for you. So like this, how basically virtual CPU is working, how the load balancer are working, and how the traffics are getting maintained, that also we have already discussed. That Amazon has done the study, and in the study, with the help of the businessman, of the any businessman, it can be any businessman, or it can be any political person also. It can be anyone basically. We can't say basically who is having the exact data. So like this, each and every data was collected by the Amazon, that at what time, which from which area, which people and which groups are accessing which type of websites. So like this, for example, at 7 to 8 in India, in from this Mumbai area, from this Bangalore area, lots of people are accessing shopping websites. So there are shopping, for example, for shopping, Amazon is telling that we have hundreds of APIs. So hundreds of APIs are there, and that API basically contains add cards, remove cards, payment gateway, then description, product view, product detail view, image view, detail view. Like this, each and every APIs contains this or functionalities. So like this, Amazon is telling that we have hundreds of API, so we just have to control this 7 to 8 hours time. So 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We just need to control this time, because rest of time basically we are normally it's normal peak hours. So that is basically by default controlled by the roadmaps basically, which is created by the Amazon industry, Amazon architect person, which is integrated with the internet gas pipeline basically, you can say. I have given this name internet gas pipeline, so it can be any name basically which can be given by the nuclear power company, because this internet basically it's a gas pipeline, and it's directly handled by the nuclear power company, and nuclear power companies are by default connected with the power companies and energy companies, that are basically everybody knows who are the experts of nuclear, who are the experts of energies, who created the software energies, that basically everybody knows basically. And how basically Microsoft got created, from which software energy the Microsoft got created, how the SAP got created, how the Salesforce got created. So like this, basically, we are not talking about this, or we are just talking about one simple example, that is Amazon. So like this peak hours, that is 7 to 8 p.m. So just in this time period, they are diverting the each and every traffic to the thousands of servers. Amazon have thousands of servers. So in each and every server, basically they are diverting the uh, diverting the traffic. Because why they are doing like this? Because Amazon is telling that we are giving exact same facility as you are using the server. That time when basically you are using the server, that time this same facility you are giving to, we are giving to you. So like that to um, uh, the Amazon has told that we are going to give you exact same facility, exact same speed, which you are getting when you are having the exact server basically in the company. So this time basically you have purchased the services, this time you have purchased the services, and like this basically we have to give the exact same speed, same processor speed, same technology, same environment, little bit more than that basically we are going to give. That is basically told by the Amazon, and Amazon architecture group has done that. And like this the traffic basically is going to convert this just 7 to 8 p.m. hour basically, because this is the time where basically the shopping website is getting used. And in shopping websites, Amazon is was just handling the APIs. So that is basically hundreds of APIs are there, who are basically doing the add card remover, view display image and description, like this payment gateway of the shopping website. So like this, Amazon just have to handle this hundreds of APIs, and they just have to handle the roadmap, and just they have to divert the traffic to that area. Like this, the thousands of areas, like this, more than 10,000 roadmaps are created. So just they have to transfer the data to APIs data to the that roadmaps. So like this roadmaps has created, like this, assume that we are just taking as an example that 10,000 roadmaps has created especially for this shopping websites. So not shopping websites, any, for any websites basically, you can say. But 7 to 8 hours basically is for especially for shopping, because at this time the India, Mumbai and Bangalore basically are doing the shopping at this time basically. That is basically the 7 to 8. That is basically done the study by the internet service provider, and given the data by the internet groups. So like this, Amazon has done the study, and like this, Amazon has created the thousands of server, and they have created 10,000 roadmaps. That is basically internet roadmaps basically, you can say. So like this was about the Amazon. So like this, why I have told this all this thing basically, that might be there might be some reason, right? So the reason is just to tell one thing. Amazon is one services, that is basically one energy, and that energy basically, and that basically energy is basically, you can say, uh, Amazon basically we can say it's one of the services that basically is giving the services to each and every customers, and the customer basically is telling that we are taking the services of the Amazon, and we are just paying the set of amount to the Amazon, and the Amazon is telling that we are giving the services to the customer. So like this, the customers are telling that we are having the good services, and we are having the good services and good data basically we are also getting in the return of the services amount basically which we are paying to, which we are paying. So here basically what we are discussing. Here we are just not discussing the Amazon, we are not discussing the AWS, we are not just we have taken just an example. So what basically this example? So here basically we are talking about Amazon service. Amazon is basically getting used as a web services. Web services. Amazon is basically you can say it's using as a Amazon Energy, Amazon Data, Amazon Software. Basically, we can say Amazon Energies. So it's energy. So if it's energy, then basically it's by default going to convert to the human needs also. So like this, assume that Amazon has converted uh, thousands of human needs and thousands of foods also they have converted. So here basically we want to take one example that up to the deep level Bollywood industry know the deep level knowledge, and the this basically answer which was given by the Bollywood industry, even the IIT person who was basically the IIT professor, and he was the master of the IIT Bombay, or basically you can say any basically. Here basically we are taking that it's Mumbai. So here Mumbai IIT person was professor was basically shocked by the answer given by the Bollywood industry. The answer was the Bollywood industry given one example. Uh, there was one pool in Vadodara city. I'm just taking as an example. In Vadodara city, there is one pool, and in this Vadodara city, there is one pool, and that pool was basically little bit got cracked. So one of the Bollywood industry told that this pool was cracked due to this food, which was eaten by these all blood groups, and these people who has eaten this food, they are basically from these countries. I'm not taking the name of the countries. I'm not taking the food name. I'm not taking the people name. I'm not taking the blood groups also. So like this, he has given told that from their energy, when the energy connected to that pool of this particular group, which was basically sent by the power companies and the energy companies, which the data was sent by the nuclear power company and the energy company and the power company. When the Vadodara basically the power supply was ongoing, that time basically they got the this power supply in the environment of Vadodara. So like this, when the power supply was given to the Vadodara city, so that power supply basically automatically attracted to the pool. So just see up to the level of deep knowledge Bollywood industry have. So like this, the data was given to the Vadodara city power energy company, basically given the data to the power company, and of the Vadodara power company, and Vadodara power company got the power supply. So like that, the power supply was sent to the Vadodara city, and the Vadodara city got this power supply, and that power supply was attracted by the pool. That pool basically which got cracked. So, like this, basically, the pool got cracked due to that food, due to that country, due to that power company, due to that blood group, basically. So, like this, basically, this type of study, basically, the Bollywood industry have created few books. In that study books, basically, they have told that we have done the study of this many foods which basically might create problem to this all objects, So this is basically just taken as an example of the pool. So like this, there are lots of buildings, there are lots of vehicles, there are lots of trees, there are lots of bungalows, there are lots of commercial complex. So like this, the each and every data basically Bollywood groups are telling we have the data which energy is going to generate, which energy is going to damage the which of the object, which of the properties. So just imagine the deep level knowledge basically the Bollywood industry is having. So this is basically 138 number, and 138 ninth number basically we are going to discuss a little bit more about the Bollywood industry and the formula.